Hey Jeremy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey,
welcome.
How are you, man?
Hey, good Dylan. Here you guys. Shreem, nice to meet you.
Likewise. We can't see his Zoom session.
AV crew, can we get a picture in
I
picture?
didn't turn on video. It's like in the middle of the night. Sorry.
You got video off. Okay, that's fine. We didn't realize that. What time is it for you anyway, man?
Midnight.
It's midnight. Hey, thanks for joining us, man. At midnight, no less, right?
No worries. I mean, normally I'm up at this time, but yeah, it's been a long week, so I want to get some sleep.
So how was the talk? I mean, you just finished it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I pre-recorded it, so yeah, I think it went well. Yeah, I think I had some pretty good content this week. I finished up with some new targets and added some things there. So yeah, hopefully everyone liked it, and yeah, I'm going to release open source the fuzzer in the next few weeks. So I've got a roadmap for it, and should be good.
Awesome, man. So the fuzzer that you're releasing, right? Like you're working on it on your own, or is there a development team, or what's the plan?
No, just me. Yeah, over the last few weeks or so, I've been basically figuring out how to fuzz on Mac, and then sort of writing the fuzzer as I go. As far as automatic crash triage and like how to fuzz network stuff on Mac and how to get the GUI fuzzing going and stuff like that.
Have you found anything cool? Any juicy bits that you can share with us?
Yeah. I mean, in the presentation, I talk about finding some bugs in AppleScript, color sync, actually syslog on Mac, some interesting stuff there. And there's some other CVs upcoming that'll come out from it. But yeah, it's a pretty successful project, I gotta say. Overall, it's definitely worth it.
Pretty cool, man. So what's the main difference, I mean, in compare this tool to what else is available out there? I mean, like, what enhancements have you done to it that makes it state of the art?
Yeah, well, I took an approach of I want a fuzzer that I can spin up and get running on all the major platforms, Linux, Windows, Mac. I don't want there to be all these crazy dependencies and you got to set up a certain instrumentation framework on this or that. I want to make it really, really easy to generically fuzz, files, network, all kinds of different stuff, GUIs across platforms. So that's what made me come up with Lightfuzz, the fuzzer I used in the project. And I just took that approach to it. I just wanted to work across platforms and not have to install all kinds of different stuff to do that.
Hey, so we completely missed your talk, bro, because we were in a previous interview session. Would it be possible for you to do a quick demo for us? Like, I don't know whether you can do screen sharing now, or whether if you're not up to it, it's fine, man. I mean, I'm just asking, right? You can easily say no.
Oh, I'm on my phone right now.
You're on your phone, okay.
It's hard for me to...
Can't be done. But, yeah, I mean, do we have any questions? We don't have any questions.
But I guess
in
your talk, you did talk about some overlooked attack surface on Mac OS, right? So, I mean, as a defender or as someone who's fuzzing on the Mac OS, what should they be looking for? Or what are the attack surface that they should be looking at?
Yeah, it's quite big, and I talk about some of this in the talk where I'm really looking at the default stuff that's on, and also just the core applications on Mac. So on Mac, it's basically the platform that wants to support, traditionally wants to support multimedia for everything. I mean, if you look at the different file handlers on it, there's I think 420 different file types that you could see that have stuff they're opening applications with it. There's a ton of different URI handlers, and this is default Mac OS stuff that we're talking about. So that, besides all the network daemons and all the different clients and screen sharing and stuff you can turn on, there's quite a bit of attack surface, and a lot of it doesn't seem to be touched before, or maybe it's touched a long time ago. Maybe Apple had been doing some campaigns a long time ago, but I was able to shake out some pretty interesting crashes that seemed simple to get to, but they just, maybe had just been overlooked, deprioritized in favor of, going after Safari or going after different jailbreak stuff. So there's quite a bit of attack surface out there on default Macs that you got to look out for.
Yeah, I think we've seen quite a few vulnerabilities come out in the past few months, right? Like the Gatekeeper one and and Bunlor, which was trying to go after it.
And the one with the Wi-Fi daemon is interesting, where the format string vulnerability. Format strings are a favorite bug of mine for a long time, and that came out, and it actually sort of inspired some of the different takes I was looking at on the network daemons. There's a CD DVD sharing feature actually on Mac that you can, over the network, you can share a CD drive or DVD, over the network. Mm-hmm. And one of the features, features of that particular daemon is it'll ask you, hey, this user is asking permission to access the drive. And the user it presents to you, and also the computer it's coming from, are strings that you manipulate. So for fun, I just put some format specifiers in there to see if anything would trigger. I didn't get the trigger on that, but I used that as one of the fuzzing payloads to see if there's some bugs there. So that was inspired by some of the recent bugs on Mac.
And from Apple's side, right now everything is all M1, right? Like the new MacBook Pros are supposed to be coming out, I don't know, in 2 months' time or something like that. Does it change things a lot for when it comes to fuzzing? As in, like, are the tool sets going to have to be rewritten again, or?
No, it shouldn't change too much. So 2 parts to that. One, the fuzzer is written in Python. So, there's not a lot of changes as far as running it, as that goes. As long as Python runs on M1, I'm sure it does. That part should be fine. The only part it would change would be the exploitation of some of the bugs. If there were memory corruption bugs, of course, different architectures that'd be exploited differently. I'm not sure what the game is on M1, as I haven't got to play with it too much. But I'm actually interested to see some of the exploits that come out that target the particular architecture for upcoming macOS systems. So that'll be fun to see.
It'll be interesting because it's ARM-based after all, right? So if you think about it from that point of view, then the kind of devices that you open up to also becomes quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's and where it's ARM based too, you don't necessarily know which features are turning on and off. Maybe there's some new Apple Silicon stuff coming out as far as mitigations go. So I'm sure the industry's up to the task. I'm sure there'll be some really cool research coming out for that, this year and next.
Yeah, for sure. We always know attackers are going to be like the first to try and break this stuff as soon as they get it, right? Like $10,000 laptop, let me try and break it, man. Like,
yes, that's what we do, right?
Yeah, that's what we do. That's why we keep hacking, man. Hey, bro, we don't really have any other questions. I know it's really late for you. Is there anything you want to chat about in particular? Else we'll let you get to bed, man. I feel bad keeping you awake.
No worries at all. I appreciate getting to do the research. It's something that has been a project of mine over the summer. Again, the biggest question that I've got for the last couple of weeks is when the fuzzer is coming out. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I wish it would come out at the same time as the talk. I need a little bit more time to polish it. In the talk, I give a lot of demos of how to use the fuzzer. I'm like, I will get it out there. It is getting open source soon. It'll be available on GitHub in a few weeks. Just making some, fixing some bugs, all the software dev stuff, which non-developers love to do. And you'll be able to use it and go hack all the things on Mac, Linux, and Windows.
You're still with NVIDIA, right? Or are you working somewhere else now?
No. I actually took the summer off, so I've been a free agent so far.
Cool. Yeah. Any chance you're going to be up for making a trip, or trying to stay safe for the rest of the year and no trips planned?
Oh, maybe domestically. Okay. I've been looking at the Midwest for a bit. I've been enjoying some hiking and Canyonland stuff, which I got to do in Vegas when I was at DEF CON recently.
Nice.
So probably no international ones, but I'll definitely, I love Malaysia, and I definitely want to make it back. And Singapore, for that matter. I got my parents-in-law are in Singapore, so I got a good reason to visit there too.
Well, hopefully next year, right? Since I guess this year is pretty much like a write-off, most people are probably not going to be traveling. Maybe we'll see you in the summer of 2022.
Yeah, I hope so. It's been a pleasure, and thanks, Dylan. Thanks, Shreem. Good luck with the rest of the con. I know I'll be watching the live stream. Excellent job so far, as usual. I appreciate it.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for joining us. Keep in touch, man. Hopefully, we'll meet up and we can have a beer and stuff in person.
Thanks, Jeremy. Have a good night.
That'd be great. Yep. Take care.
See you, bro.
Yep. Bye.